Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome back. King Cooley, we're about to do a live energy reading, Aries through Pisces. Come on in. Would you like to get a live energy reading from King Cooley? Check the ticker below. Check the ticker below. If you would like to donate to the channel, check the ticker below. Thank all those that do donate because I couldn't do this without y'all. As a person who's semi-retired these days, this helps out an awful lot. Thank you so much. It helps the grandchildren as well. Appreciate the love. Come on in, King Cooley, King Cooley. We're going to do Aries through Pisces today. It's a full moon coming up this Friday as I'm recording this. Today is Thursday, so full moon coming in tomorrow in Aquarius, Sun in Leo. Mercury stationing direct soon. We got Mars ingressing into Libra. A lot of going on, a lot going on. So we're gonna start with Aries. We're gonna start with Aries. Aries, are you ready? Let's go, Aries. Come on in, come on in. Thank y'all for being a part of this. I appreciate all my platforms. Clubhouse. If you want a live energy reading, go to Clubhouse. That's where you can find me. You want a live energy reading, find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Aries through Pisces for this full moon in Aquarius and a lot of other things going on. Neptune and Saturn, you know, at the world degree, retrograding back into Pisces. That's a whole nother story. But let's go, let's go. King Cooley be in the building. I appreciate all those coming in. Come on in. What it do, what it do, what it do. Appreciate the love. King Cooley be in the building. So Aries, are you ready? So Aries, here we have the King of Wands. Little disappointment. Things are not going your way, Aries. Something somebody needs to take care of. Somebody needs to be more assertive, possibly a little bit of procrastination in a task that needs to be taken care of. Or this is a task that needs to be done or was not done correctly, not done with all the abilities that one can do. A little disappointing. What is disappointing? Something that's changing, something that changed uh, because of something somebody did. So because of my actions, it caused change. Or because of my actions, now I have to move. Somebody's relocating Aries, somebody wants to move and maybe disappointed about the move, maybe disappointed about the change, maybe disappointed because something didn't go somebody's way. Here with the Fool card in the reverse, new beginnings. So, yes, it's possible that something was changing, something is changing from getting what I want, having what I want, to now something new. Um, some things end. Things have to end before things can begin, Aries. So it's time to empty your cup, start all over. But there's some fears about starting over. There's some fears about moving. There's maybe some fears about where you live. So you might have to move or change. Or somebody you are dealing with has to move. Here with the King of Wands, again, the same card, two different decks, one in the reverse with the same energy, but this time it's more of um, not being able to do things to the best of your ability. So what's changing for you, Aries, is being more assertive, being less procrastinating, taking more charge of your situation. The star card in the upright position, Aquarius energy. The moon is in Aquarius, but this is the star card. This is about harmony. As above, so below. As within, so without. Not black or white, but the gray areas. Pay attention to those things that are harmonized. So you're trying to harmonize what you need to do, Aries, is to move, change, do things that harmonizes. We're not asking you to stop being an individual, but two individuals could come together and be who they are, but just blend without trying to change each other. Okay. Here also, Aries is the Hierophant card. So you're gonna have to make decisions. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be in two places at the same time. You can't have one foot in and one foot out of a situation. It's best to make the choice to move forward. You have a lot of gifts coming from the heavens. And you can see this card. He's reaching for the gifts from the heavens, spiritual gifts. And the star card right next to it, she's doing the same thing. As above, so below. Pass on those gifts that you're receiving from the higher self. Yes, you're going to move. Yes, it's going to be successful. Yes, you have to be in balance. Things have to be harmonized. Yes, things are changing, but you have to harmonize with the change, the ebb and the flow. Trust your intuition. Trust the gifts that's coming in during this full moon, Aries. Mars rules Aries. So wherever Mars goes, Aries must follow. Mars transitioning into Libra, which is not a good place for Mars. It's opposite Aries. It's not a great place. But then you have to look at where Venus is with Libra. Venus right now in Cancer with Jupiter conjoining. Jupiter and Venus together, there's nothing better. In Cancer, Cancer goes back to the moon. The moon, again, in Aquarius. Aquarius goes back to Saturn, where Saturn at the world degree, retrograding into Pisces. But it's still in Aries. So it goes back to your sign again, Aries. This is very beneficial moment for you, Aries. It's almost like gifts are happening. Uh, make three wishes and they'll be granted. Thank you for coming in, Aries. I appreciate the love. King Cooley, we out. Taurus, come on in. Taurus, Taurus, come on in. My fault. Thank you, Aries, for coming in. I suppose I had, put the ticker below. But thank you, Aries. Now we're moving into Taurus. Check the ticker below. Taurus. Appreciate the love. Thank y'all for coming in, Taurus. So, what we have for you, Taurus, is the Queen of Wands. Someone who's beautiful. Venus is right now in um, Cancer, but Venus rules your sign, Taurus. So, wherever Venus travels, pay attention. Venus also rules Libra, which is Mars ingressing into Libra. So, this is a good time for you to act on your beauty. Uh, watch what you put in your mouth, Taurus. Be careful of what you intake at this time. It might make a changeover, a makeover on your face or your hair somewhere in this area. Be careful of screaming or the throat chakra, Taurus. But back to the Queen of Wands. So something that you're very confident about taking care of. Something that we are doing that we're very confident, very spiritual time for you, Tauruses. This is wisdom, the high priestess. When you know better, you do better. So this is doing a lot better. You know better than do better. You're doing a lot better, Taurus, in this energy. It's a spiritual energy. Like I said, wherever Venus goes, you follow. Venus in Cancer with Jupiter, it's good luck at home. It's a good time to be around family, home, beautify the home, do some things in the home that's going to fix it up, make it pretty. Here we have the Three of Cups, also with this energy. So this is good friends, wise friends. But there's also a friend that is less emotional or doesn't show their feelings or don't show their true feelings. Could be hiding their feelings. But it does feel like coming together, people supporting each other. A women's group, a woman empowerment group for a lot of Tauruses. This energy. It is a divine feminine energy, Taurus. Anyway, so here we have the Five of Swords. Don't let others. You might be partying, drinking, meeting other people. Don't allow someone's friends to get you into an argument or into a fight or some sort of competition. Be careful of what you intake. If you are partying and sipping, be careful what you're drinking these days, Taurus, especially this weekend with the full moon in Aquarius. So there may be a fight amongst a couple of friends. Everybody's just not going to get along. Some people are more wise. Some people know better. Some people are more confident, and that might rub new friends the wrong way. It feels like a competition. Here's the Emperor. It could be siblings, friends who have a common um, older person involved, or this can be an authority figure, a father figure, fighting a father figure or arguing, trying to fight a court case, maybe judgment. So, Taurus, what I'm getting for you is be confident. There's something that you do um, because you're wise. You've been through experiences. You know better than do better. Um, it's okay to party, have a good time with some new friends and everything. But there may be an older gentleman, an older person that may have a conflict with you. Don't allow others to trick you out of your good time. Venus is about having a good time. Jupiter's having a good time. It's in Cancer. It's family vibes. Best to stay around family than friends because it does feel like when you come together with friends and drinking, there's a little bit of a competition energy. There also is a father figure um, that you may be having a conflict or a competition with, Tauruses. I appreciate you, Tauruses, for coming in. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Let's go, Gemini. So, Gemini, for you, I have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, boss energy, business oriented. See what Uranus in Gemini right now. It's a lot of unexpected events when it comes to the mind, comes to technology. Things are advancing. So for you, Geminis, things are advancing. You're getting paid for what you can think of. You're getting paid for what you can write. You're getting paid for your creative energy because your mind is clean, it's clear. Yes, it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury's in the retrograde in Leo, but it's stationing direct. So soon things will be moving a lot faster for you. So this is about a business idea, a business deal. Maybe somebody wants to pay you for your idea. This is also some of you Geminis are married to money or love money, has a love association with money, very emotional about their job, about their business, about the the business that they've established and own. But this is also somebody who's married into money, okay? Or this is a family business between husband and wife. Or somebody just absolutely loves what they do for a living, and the boss loves you if you're the employee. Here with the Ten of Swords, Gemini, in the reverse. So something could be ending soon. The boss might be saying, "Look, I love it here. I love your work." Or you might be uh, a supervisor or boss, but you might be wanting to end something, or the boss has ended their relationship. Somebody could be facing or possibly pending a divorce. Maybe your boss is pending a divorce, or maybe um, the divorce is about money if there's a divorce. So this is someone possibly feeling like everything they worked hard for, the energy that they have put in, they have to start all over. This does feel like a divorce of some sort, or losing one's job that they love. This does feel like a divorce because this again was state divorce in the reverse, four wands in the reverse, something that we were trying to build as a home, a family, home energy. There's some conflict between a relationship, all the energy that one put into this love, into this relationship, into the home, into the family. It almost feels like now it's all over and we have to start all over for some Gemini. But the home is an investment. So if we have to sell the house that we love, somebody has to sell the home that they grew up in, that they love, but it's an investment. That was the purpose, and somebody might have to sell the home so they can invest this money into their business or vice versa. But all that somebody worked for, they're trying to save it, they're trying to protect it, they're trying to salvage it. But you might have to get a divorce. Some of you sell the home, and some of us are starting all over again, putting in the work. I appreciate y'all Geminis for coming in. Thank you so much. Cancer, let's go Cancer. So what I have for you this full moon this weekend is Ace of Cups. Now you have Gemini and Venus in your sign, Cancer. So can nothing really go wrong? But this is for some of us Cancers that are um, emotional, but emotional about one's own self love. Do you love you, Cancer? I'll drink to that. Well, I know water's good. What I see is also the Ace of Pentacles. Do you love your job? It might be a new job. It's something that we like because it's new. It pays the bills. But do we really like where we work, Cancer? Is it too emotional? Let's see. Some of us Cancers are, are also bosses. Should we not spend a little bit more energy into our own business? Or some of us Cancers are just starting their own new business for the first time. Or this is a new job, so the boss may be wanting to communicate with you about something. This is the Hermit in reverse. They're searching for possibly a supervisor. They may be wanting to upgrade you, but there's some sort of truth that the boss is looking for, some sort of truth or trust that your employer is looking for, or somebody's searching, but they haven't found it. They want to know if you really love what you do here. Maybe there's a different position for you, some of you cancers, at your same job that you may have a different offer. This is about mistrust. Somebody doesn't trust somebody around money for some of you cancers. Some of you bosses don't lie on your new applications because it's going to come back to you. So this is about something that somebody left out. Um, it's a new position, a new job, but the boss is possibly coming back because somebody left something out on the application. They lied, and now we have to find out if we can trust you. Here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both side by side. So what we're searching for is a business partner for some of you cancers. Somebody is letting go or losing their business partner because they weren't able to be trusted. So this is two business partners separating. And now somebody, one of the business partners who is looking for a new partner, for somebody they can trust. And this business partner could be also, this could be a couple, this could be a company, like there's a divorce, there's some sort of separation of business, and we're looking for a new partner, new business partner of some sort, but something is changing with the one of the partners. Something's changed, and this is the reason for it. So we're moving on, basically. If it was two partners, the female partner is moving on, looking for a new partner. Somebody she could trust, couldn't trust her last partner. Not sure why. They moved out, they moved on, and now it's about changing the business, changing how we do business, um, finding somebody who they can trust for some of you cancers. Um, some of y'all cancers don't trust somebody you hired if you are the boss, and you have to change partners, change businesses. Um, maybe somebody who was hired to be a partner has now been fired, and we're looking for somebody new. I appreciate you, Kansas, for coming in. Thank you for this new full moon. Please leave me a comment in the comment section if it resonates, whether yay or nay. I'd like to know. I like to keep my percentages and see where I'm at with this. All right. Nobody's perfect. So it's not going to resonate with everybody. But if it does resonate, please let me know in the comments. Thank you. Leo, what it do? This is birthday season for you. Yes, the full moon is not really friendly, not in Aquarius to many Leos, right? A lot of Aquariuses don't like when it's Leo season. This is the more difficult season for them. But because we have benefactors like Jupiter and Venus helping the situation, it's a lot better. We have Mars ingressing into Libra, where Venus is also helpful. We have the moon in Aquarius, where Saturn is retrograding, so not as strong as it would be, and retrograding back into Pisces at the world degree. So, yes, a lot of things are going on in the world under the sun of Leo in the heart. It's America's birthday season that they just got over. So it's a lot of stuff going on with America and the world that you will see. But for you Leos, let's go. So Leo, Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options on the table for you, Leo. You might not understand them. You might not see the options. You might not realize that there are many options on the table for you to choose. Some good, some bad, some clear, some not, some out of habit. Um, but if we don't make our decisions soon, we may run out of options. The options are not going to be there forever, basically. Again, yes. So here we have the King of Wands, but in the reverse. Procrastinating. Somebody is taking too long to decide to move or to do what they need to do. And as a King of Wands, this is the ability to move, to act with confidence, with power. That's confirmation. Why don't we feel as it's why we're procrastinating? Because there's a sacrifice or some sort of death. If it's a death, my condolences. And somebody really doesn't want to make those options to let go of something that no longer serves you good. It's also a sacrifice. This is why uh, we have Pisces energy coming back in with Neptune and Saturn retrograding into Pisces. Things that we should have let go last year, years before, that we haven't, we're still holding on to. Here's the Fool card. So once you sacrifice a thing, once you let it go, once a thing dies, or once the thing is over with, and we bring it to the sun, we bring it to the forefront, get it out of hiding, we can confront it. This is the Fool card, moving on to something new, ending one thing and beginning another with no fear. Yes, we don't know what's ahead of us, but we have nothing behind us. We've sacrificed everything else. All we have is what we need to move forward to, Leo. So the options are here to speak up, be assertive, communicate, stick to the plan, one mind. One of our options is to communicate, to speak up. Speak up about letting go. Maybe your gift is to help people deal with either death or debt or sacrifices or certain things that we need to learn to let go of because it just doesn't serve us any good. Scorpio energy, things that are hidden, things that are behind the scenes working that we don't really see. So just move on to the new thing. Yes, the only option left for you, Leos, is to start fresh, start over, and move forward. I appreciate y'all Leos for coming in today. Thank you so much. Leave me a comment. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. I'm a rising Virgo, so this partially pertains to me. I have a moon in Cancer, so the Cancer energy pertains to you. So if this is your sun, your moon, or your rising, for any of these, listen to all three of them and it may resonate. Okay. Especially if one didn't, the other may. Here, what you Virgos is the Fool card. Again, starting fresh, starting over. Now you're beginning with the Fool card. So you've already been in this new energy, this new mode, this new feeling, this new. Now your season is coming up soon. You have Mars that just is at its last degrees of Virgo, which are critical degrees. The 29 degrees are critical degree of any degree, of any sign. But this is leaving Mars, leaving Virgo, letting go of the necessity to act, how to get a job, to push forward, pets, rental agreements, things of that nature, your health, moving more into balance and partnerships and business partners and uh, the justice system. So we're moving into those energies with Mars. But for you, Leo, Virgo, is what's starting new is new family. I mean, everybody doesn't have a great family or a great family vibe or family energy, or maybe we're the outcast. Everybody else in the family is great, but for some reason, I don't feel family oriented or I don't feel like my family supports me. Maybe we're doing something new to support our family, though. If your family doesn't support you, maybe we should be supporting more of our own families. Okay. It's a give and take, it's a reciprocal. So this is maybe wanting to be left alone. I wish everybody would just leave me alone, right? Can I just get into my own energy? But see, this is also, we have, you know, Jupiter and Venus in Cancer. So there's a lot of energy to want to be home, to feel like, where's my family? Who's my family? Do I feel closer to my friends or my real blood relatives? Okay. Here with the Two of Cups in the upright position, this could be new love. My family doesn't like my new partner, for some of you Leos. Oh, Virgos. Some of you are in a new relationship, but the family doesn't agree. Now, you have to make a decision. Is the family dating this person, or are you? Is there a real reason the family doesn't like this person? Should I look more into this person? Should I just not be blind because it's new and it's love? Let's see, for some of you Leos. The Five of Cups in the reverse. So, I mean, Virgo, what I see here is spilled milk. Someone's a little upset, a little emotional, so they ghosted this person. This is new. We started dating, things were great, we were moving on, and maybe somebody wanted to go to the next level, possibly, or things started to get too close, and then boom, somebody ghosted the other person. I haven't heard from them. I don't see them. Where'd they go? What happened? I thought everything was amazing. But the person could be dealing with things in their own family, or they have another family that you might not know about. It's also possible. Or you dealing with things about your family. So it comes in between your relationship. Family and the relationship just don't mix. Okay. Here with the Four of Pentacles, but somebody wants to hold on to this. It's like family or friends or people, it's either be with that person or us. It's almost like you got to make a decision between your family and your partner, your new partner. So far, some of you picked your partner automatically, and you have to ghost the family. Here with the Ace of Cups, the reason why some of y'all have been ghosted because somebody found that there's lack of love for self. You can't give me what you don't have for your own self. How you gonna love me and you're still trying to learn to love you? So it would be great to be with this person, but there's still some things, it's still new. And what they're going to find out that there's a lack of love between this couple only because one of the partners here really have to learn to love themselves. One of them are having problems with their family. One of them is having problems with a bank account. So there's a lot of things that are new here, maybe because of the relationship. The Knight of Pentacles, there is someone who wants to come in and help financially, which is good. I mean, this person that we're dating, this new person may be very generous, or it's us that's very generous, taking money out of our own bank account to make this person like us and love us and things of that nature. But money doesn't buy love. Love buys love. So it's okay to, be generous and spending on each other, and it's new and it's love. But let's see why this love is crossed. Yes, because you'll find out that if you're not having sex with this person, then they don't love you. There's no love if there's no sex. Okay. Or the lack of love for self is because of addictions, possibly sexually. So this is somebody who's not being sexually active yet. We're dating, we're having a good time, but we're not having sex. And for some, you'll find out that it's real love when you take away the sex and the lack of love for self. You'll find out that things are better, possibly. But again, somebody's going to be begging for it, upset, arguing, argumentative, narcissistic because there's a lack of sex. And if you don't have sex with me, that means you don't love me. But you don't love yourself, sir. You just love the sex. I appreciate y'all for coming in, Virgos. Libra. Appreciate you, Libra. Now, we have to talk about Venus and Jupiter being in Cancer. A little emotional for you, Libras, but at the same time, your home. Your home should be very beautiful this time of year. This is the energy for you to be around your family, show them love, um, go get pedicures, manicures together with mom, and do things with the family. It's family reunion time. It's that type of energy. It's time to be beautiful. Uh, Maybe do makeovers and things of that nature with your face. Yeah. All right. So let's go Libra. Here we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, in the upright position. So this is about looking back on a business, um, possibly boss energy, Capricorn energy here, Taurus. Here with the Strength card, Leo energy. So it does look like the bosses are watching you, but you're getting stronger in business. If you own your own business, your business is strengthening. It's getting stronger. You're getting more confident about your financial situation. A little disappointment. Um, Maybe the boss is disappointed because he knows that you can do better or you're stronger in certain areas. Um, or maybe you're disappointed in yourself about something because you're very strong uh, boss. You can be a strong boss, but there's some sort of disappointment, maybe with a partner, a daughter for some of you. You know, would like to be more financially supportive to your daughter. Here with the Four of Cups, it does feel like it's family. Um, some of us are not close with our daughters, Libra, and we would like to be. They need more financial support, more emotional support. Um, Somebody's disappointed in their children, in their family. Yes. Again, the prince and the princess in the reverse. It's something about someone's children, Libra, or their parents, not feeling connected to the father or to the money, to the business. Maybe a new father figure coming in, not protected, Nine of Wands, or someone who just came home out of prison, one of my children, and they need money, they need a job, they're very strong, business person, business minded. They're going to be fine. The children are fine. Maybe somebody just got out of an institution, a prison, or some sort of hospital, or our parents are sick, or the children um, need money for hospital bills. Yes, Princess of Cups. It's very disappointing. It's very sad. It's definitely somebody sipping of their own medicine. Um, Somebody's children um, could be getting karma or not happy. There's some judgment. For some of you, definitely about a court case or facing jail time or just escaping it or somebody's getting their karma. This is about ending something, a judgment, or the judgment is over. Somebody's coming home. Um, they got money or they have a business, a family business, but the family business is over and everybody's upset and disappointed. Very painful words, hurtful. Someone's sorry, feel sorry. Possibly ending of a friendship. Friends who talked about my children behind my back. Very painful things, very hurtful things. Could have cost me my job. But thank God I find out who my true friends are. Don't dwell on the past. I know there's a lot on your mind, Libra, um, but be strong. Um, Follow your goals. Don't look back on it. And be careful who you trust in your friendship circles. Appreciate the love. Thank y'all, Libras, for coming in. Scorpio. So come on in, man. We almost there. Scorpio, full moon energy. Let's go. So the sun in Leo, Scorpio, you might be in a great mood. You're feeling good. You're feeling exciting. It's almost like you can see things before they happen. And normally Scorpios are always dealing in the dark, in the gloom, behind the scenes, secrets. But everything's out. Everything's in the open. What can be seen in the dark and seen in the light. And you're very happy. Somebody's celebrating. All the everything is connecting. I can see all the connections coming together. Time to celebrate. The Ten of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, financial fulfillment. I didn't see this coming. Actually, I did, but it's like the lottery. I never thought it would be me. I'm so happy. The money, things are connecting. We're celebrating. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Pardon me. The High Priestess in the reverse. But be careful because we're not being wise. If you get this big bag, be wise. If you know better, then do better. Don't do the same thing with this bag that you did last time because we know better. We've been there, we've done that. We're higher priestess now. This is the world card. So this is about ending the wisdom, spiritual wisdom. There's a death, maybe a matriarch. My condolences if there's a death of the high priestess in your family, the matriarch of your family. But there is some sort of inheritance if there is a death of a matriarch of your family. Or this is sacrificing um, for a passport or leaving this country, maybe moving to another country. but you might have to pay off the debts. This is debt, debt. So you have enough money to pay off all your debts, or death is going to pay off the debt, or we have to pay off the debts of a person who may have passed on if we in charge of their finance and their estate. So it does feel like we have a lot more money than we used to. Celebrating something, we're very happy. We could see a brighter day, a brighter future, and we're paying off all our bills. So I appreciate y'all for coming in. Thank you, thank you, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, come on in. So Sagittarius, what I have for you is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So yes, we didn't hit the lottery, Sagittarius. We're not, the money's on its way. It hasn't come yet. How can I get this wish that I'm looking for? Yes, there was a loan. We didn't get the loan. We probably asked for a loan. It didn't come through yet. It's on its way. There's something with the bank. Um, Somebody was going to give it to us, but they haven't given it to us yet. Or somebody owes you some money, a lot of money, Sagittarius. Or this is the difference between two jobs. I might choose one job that doesn't pay a lot, and the other job pays enough to pay the bills. But I might have to borrow some money, or I might have to get a second job to pay off all of these bills. Or if I'm going to make the goals that I want, this Ten of Pentacles, then I might have to get a second job because one is not going to pay enough. Here with the Eight of Swords in the upright position, Sagittarius. So a lot on the mind, a lot of demons, not demons, but things that we need to let go of the mind. It just keeps us um, thinking about certain things that just may not be healthy for us. So we got to trap that. We got to control what we put in our mind and what we speak. Here with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Sagittarius. So yes, we was trying to build up this wealth, build up this Ten of Pentacles, but we are not able to because we're trying to look beyond our means. We have to build it like a stairs, build it up little by little. We keep borrowing money, but we have to make money before we can borrow money. This is a contract. It could be about a job. We might have to take the lower paying job and then take a second job, which looks like that's how we're going to build up our wealth. So we're filling out more applications to figure out how we're going to build up this wealth because we want to get to this place where we can own our own business. So the boss is going to offer something. It may not be what you expect financially, but there's growth, there's promotions later. But you're not going to like the job possibly a lot. You're going to be very emotional about the job. It may not, it may be stressful on you. But let's see. Or you didn't get the job that you wanted. But the sun card is here, so there is a yes. You might not get the one you want, but you do get something offered to you, and then you say yes. And you might choose it's a less paying job, but it's happy. You're happy that you got it, and you're able to stop thinking about certain things or let go of certain things in your mind because that relieves this energy of thinking that you have you have to fill this hole. Maybe you are in a big debt. Maybe you have a lot of debt, and there's a big hole. But just fill little pockets, little bit, little bit, little bit, and then the hole gets smaller and smaller. Don't see, I got to fill this big hole. I got to fill smaller holes, and eventually I'll fill the big hole. But don't look at it as big. Look at it as in time. it'll get done. I appreciate you, Sagittarius, for coming in. Thank you. Capricorn, that's me, that's me, that's me. So, Capricorn, what I got for you is the Eight of Swords. So, you're not getting all the information about something, Capricorn. Something you can't trust, something you can't put your finger on, but you're not somebody's not speaking up, or you're not speaking up about what you know. You're just keeping things in the back for when it's time, or somebody is waiting for when it's time to reveal what they've been holding back or hiding. Here with the star card in the reverse, there's no harmony here. Um, we're trying to bring harmony to a situation, maybe from the past, a lot on your mind from your past energy that keeps you out of harmony, keeps your mind um, confused, not enough light to a situation. But we want to bring things together. Or you, Capricorn, somebody wants to bring things to some kind of harmony. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, it could be a motherly, somebody's mother, or some divine feminine energy that doesn't want to do something, hasn't been doing something, or don't want to be responsible, or maybe it's just not their responsibility, it's somebody else's. So why do I have to do this? This is intuitive energy. It's like having the vision but not trusting your visions, not trusting what you see, not trusting the energy of knowing that you need to do something different. You know things are changing. We can see it coming, but why haven't we acted on it? It's almost like still being blind, but knowing that there's things that are hidden, knowing that there's things that we're waiting to reveal, or somebody's waiting to reveal. It's almost like being sneaky. Also, keep the balance. You can't be good and bad. You can't be black and white. You can you have to balance the two. It's about polarity and not dualities. Coming together, knowing that you need to come together, make this thing work, have a communications. Let's talk about the past if we need to, or let's just move on. But don't hide certain things that you want to say. Say everything that you would like to say. And you know you can see things. You have vision, but you don't trust your vision. Here with the Five of Swords in reverse, avoid conflicts, avoid arguments, try to avoid to be confrontational, especially because someone is waiting or trying to trigger or say something that might start an argument or a confrontation. Just protect yourself, protect your energy, um, Capricorn. Here with the Page of Cups in the reverse. So there could be somebody who pretends to care about you, but not really. They might write things in the DMs or write about you behind your back, and you just have to protect your energy. Or, watch what you say, watch what you do on the internet. Be careful of your word. Here we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. It could be some family energy, want to be left alone, or sometimes it's best to separate yourself from certain things, or just say no, no, thank you. I appreciate your offer, but no, thank you. Here with the Ace of Swords in the upright position, just speak your mind, say what you say, and don't change it. Sharpen it. Sometimes, swords sharpen swords, but don't get into a confrontation or an argument with someone. Here's the Judgment card. It could be about court, judgment, prejudice, things of that nature. This is about ending something that's about to end. Maybe a divorce, maybe a contract, maybe someone's life. If you lost somebody recently, my condolences. It could be about an inheritance, a court case, a family separating from the family, an ex love, a divorce, very emotional energy, but not crying over spilled milk. Yes, if it's a death, it does feel like a death in the family. My condolences. Something's ending. Something's definitely ending. A lot of things are ending. Be careful. Very emotional time, but we're celebrating something, celebrating our voice, the ability to move on, to speak up, to have a voice after a death, after an ending. The world card is over, but not yet. Somebody could be close to a death, to a swords, or deciding what to do about somebody who lives on the other side of the world, family, friends, love, divorce, getting my passport or not getting my passport, emperor, father figure, father. Someone could lost their father. My condolences. This is about judgment, the judge deciding authority. So somebody could be getting a divorce, or somebody's deciding whether to end someone's father's life, or everybody's celebrating the life of somebody's father if they've passed, or something of that nature. But you might be speaking up about something that has to do with a judgment or a case or some sort of ending that you celebrated. I appreciate you for coming in, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius. So Aquarius, we have the Four of Swords in the upright position. Someone is thinking, overthinking, too much thinking, drained, need to rest, need to take a nap. Eight of Pentacles, thinking about an investment that I lost. Or should I take my investment out and move it or change it or do something different with my investment? Investing in my children, investing in love, investing in someone who's being very immature with their emotions. The Hermit card in the reverse. So I was searching for somebody more mature. I'm searching for somebody who's a little bit more financially stable. I'm thinking about what to do to invest into my children's future. I'm searching for the truth about something about one of my children, the King of Pentacles. So we're investing in a business. So I'm thinking about investing into a business. Some of you Aquarius is something that you love to do, but you want to be honest about it. You want to be truthful. The Devil card in the reverse. Something that you were obsessed with. Somebody's obsessed with the truth. Somebody's obsessed with searching for something in the dark. Or somebody's searching for secrets to be revealed, or revealing people's secrets, or a secret love affair that finally everybody knows about between somebody at work. Or this is my love for what I'm going to do for a business. I've been keeping it a secret for a while, but now I'm going to tell everybody that I'm going to start my business and this is what I'm going to do. And I love what I do. And it is somebody who probably loved the secret occult life, black magic, and things of that nature. They can make money doing it. Any questions? Let me know. Aquarius. Last but not least, Pisces. Come on in for this full moon in Aquarius. Oh, also Aquarius. The full moon will be in your sign, so that's why the full moon could be here as well. So this weekend, expect a little bit of money coming your way, or an offer, or a new business idea or deal that's coming to you, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. Somebody's moving, changing, the change of plans. We're moving. We have no options. We have to do it. We're running out of options here. We're running out of emotions. Um, it's too emotional. I got to change for a job. Maybe somebody's moving or changing locations, changing jobs, because it's too emotional here, or somebody's moving because of a job offer or a business idea or business offer. We're celebrating with our partner. This could be new love, or it just could be celebration of this new job that we have, this new business idea between two partners. But it does feel like it could be new love and new money and new house, new everything. But there's going to be a challenge, or some sort of challenge or conflict, or some sort of competition. You're not the only one who wants this job. You're not the only one who's able to do this job. So it's between you and somebody else, Pisces, but you're going to get it and you're going to celebrate because you're able to move, you're able to change. Don't let nobody, maybe somebody has to move because of a fight and they're worried about their finances and how to, if they're going to be able to move and get a job and all that. Yes, yes, we have to move. Yes, we have no choice. There was a fight, there was a competition, there was an argument, there was competitive energy, and we get this new job, this new house, this new home or something, and we move in possibly with our new lover and somebody we met from work possibly. But I appreciate everybody for coming in, Aries through Pisces, on this full moon in Aquarius for this Friday, Saturday, Sunday energy. King Cooley, nothing but love. We are. Peace.